Man, I'm really craving hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos with lemon. Oh, sounds so good. So today is Wednesday. I call it Wednesday. I wanted to make this Chismes with chats, like chata, because you know it's my nickname. Because I don't know, just for fun. It's gonna be more like a story time about, you know, pretty much anything that goes on in my life, or anything, you know, that's happened to me in the past. Because a lot of crazy shit happened to me in the past. So grab your snacks, grab your chips, anything you snack on. Grab your coffee, your tea, water, maybe some Starbucks. Starbucks sounds so good right now. I'm gonna tell you guys a story of the time I got hit on at my jobs. It's gonna be 4 different stories, 3 different locations. Why did I just do it? 3 different locations. Well, 3 different places I worked. 2 of the stories are in the same place I worked. Okay, so the first one, it's kind of awkward. I think my son woke up. Hold on. Yeah, he woke up. You want to sit here with me? Okay. He's gonna sit here with me. You want some orange? So my first job, I worked when I was 16? 15. 15. Yeah, 15. And it was my first day, and I worked at a fast food place. It's Dairy Queen in a small town called Granite Falls. Shout out to my G Falls people. So it was my first day, and it was another girl that was working there. I'm not gonna say any names. And she was a lesbian. Mind you, she has a girlfriend. And I knew her girlfriend because her girlfriend was friends with my older brother. So that's what makes it even more awkward. So yeah, I was waiting for an order, and then me and her were just talking, you know. We were just there talking as I was waiting. She was like asking me stuff. I don't even remember what she was asking me. And she didn't know that I knew her girlfriend, so she did not know that. And then so she was asking me stuff, and then I guess she was flirting with me, but I mean, I didn't know, because I mean, how would you know these things? Maybe some people do, like, figure this stuff out right away, but I didn't. And then also she asked me how old I was. She's like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 15. And she was like in shock. Her face was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm 15. And then she's like, for real, you're 15? And I was like, yeah. In my mind, I was like, why does that even matter? And I was like, yeah, I'm 15. And then she's like, oh man. I was like, what? She's like, that sucks. And I was like, why? Like, I was so dumb. And then she's like, if only you were 18. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, you know, I was trying to get with you. And I was like, excuse me, what? Like, I didn't even know what to say. I was just like crickets. Like, what do you say to that? And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and then so I just like started laughing, because when I'm in uncomfortable situations, I start to laugh like crazy. And I just was like, oh my god, I can't believe you thought I was 18. She's like, yeah, you look 18. I think it's because I'm tall. I'm a tall bitch. But yeah, she got all but hurt because I was 15, I guess. And she was like way older than me, that's why. And then that same night, her girlfriend came in. And her girlfriend's like, hey, Sarai. I was like, oh, hey. And she's like, oh, where's your brother? And I was like, oh, he's not here. And then the girl, like, looked at me like, what the hell? And then, like, we went to the back because I was, like, washing something. And then she's like, you know her? I was like, yeah. I was like, she's friends with my brother. And then she's like, who's your brother? And I was like, Sam. And then she's like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, why? And then she was like, I honestly did not know. But she's like, yeah, don't tell her, don't tell her. I'm like, okay. But yeah, that was really weird. And then after that, I mean, me and her still worked there for a while, and we got over it, and then we would laugh about it. And then the second time, this time it was her sister. So yeah, I was working and her sister came in. And then, like, it was her sister and some other people. And keep in mind, this girl had a girlfriend also. She had a girlfriend. I knew her girlfriend because we grew up together. That's how I knew her. So then, well, they came in, they ordered ice cream. And then, like, she was talking to her sister, the one that was working with me. I'm just gonna say sister 1 and sister 2 so you guys don't get confused. So sister 1 is gonna be the one that works with me, and sister 2 is gonna be, you know, sister 2. So sister 1 was talking to sister 2. I feel like I'm telling a children's book. So yeah, they were talking, and then I was making their ice cream because, like, the Blizzard machine was right here, and they were, like, at the end. Like, the drive-through was, like, at the end. And they were by this table, like a register. And they were looking at me, and I could see from the corner of my eye, just looking at me and talking. And then I gave them their ice cream, and when I did, sister 2 just kept giving me these looks. Like, she was just checking me out, looking at me up and down. I just felt, like, weird. So I was just like, here's your ice cream. Because her girlfriend was, like, right there. And she's like, thank you. And her girlfriend was like, thank you. I'm like, okay, yeah, bye. I cleaned up and stuff, and then sister 2 went up to the counter to talk to her sister 1. And then they left. And then after they left, sister 1 came up to me and she told me, you know, my sister wanted your number? And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, that's why we were talking. And I was like, what did she tell you? She was like, oh, who's that girl? Like, she's really pretty. And then she's like, give me her number. And I was like, what'd you tell her? And she's like, I told her that, like, oh, she's not like that. I already tried. And I was like, dude, she has a girlfriend. She was like, dude, she doesn't even care. Like, she's just like that. I was like, oh my god, all these girls hitting on me. And what was even more weird is that they were sisters. Like, I didn't even know they were sisters until she told me. And then, like, a couple days after that, sister 2 came back. But she came back alone this time. And sister 1 was working. And I had to take her order because my name was on the register. So I took her order, and then as I was taking her order, she was like asking for my number. Okay, she was like, so can I get your number? And I was honestly like avoiding her. I was just like, okay, so you want the number 1? We will get that right out to you. And then, like, when I gave her a cup, she's like, so you're not gonna give me your number? And I was like, I don't have a phone. And I wasn't even lying, like, I didn't have a phone. And then she's like, really? You don't have a phone? I was like, no. And then she's like, well, do you have Facebook? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, can I message you on Facebook? And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. I'm like, I am such an awkward person. I was like, and literally this girl tried so hard to get my number. And then she tried to, like, she kept asking me if she could message me, and I told her, and I even told her, I was like, oh, I'm not, you know, like, I don't want to be rude about it, but I mean, her sister told her that I wasn't a lesbian, so I just told her, oh, I'm not. And then she's like, you're not what? And so I just made up a lie. I was like, I have a boyfriend. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe she'll back off. Now that I said I had a boyfriend. No, she did not. She was like, what's your boyfriend's name? I didn't know what to say. I was like, I don't want to give that out. And then she's like, why? I was like, oh, just cause. And then she's like, cause you're lying. I was like, no, I'm not lying. I have a boyfriend. And she's like, what's his name? And I was like, oh, you know, that one name every guy has. So she knew I was lying. She's like, I want to meet your boyfriend. I was like, no, he doesn't like meeting people. So she was just going along with it, even though she knew I was lying. So I just told her, okay, like, you know what? You know, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not, you know, I'm not a lesbian. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or rude. After I said that, she's like, don't worry, I can ease you into it. And I was like, honestly, when she said that, I just was like, huh. And then I just walked away, because, I mean, I didn't know what to do. Like, what do you do? Like, I told sister one everything about it, and then she's like, yeah, she's like that, just, you know, just ignore her. And it was just so awkward. It was just weird. And then after that, I guess she just gave up. This other time, I was working in Shopko. I was a cashier in Shopko. And this time, it was an old man. And when I mean old, I mean old. Like, he had a walker. Not a walker, but a cane. I was like ringing him up, you know, scanning this stuff. And then I was doing that. He's like, you know, you're a really pretty lady. Me, just trying to be nice. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, you know, it's old people. You know, you gotta be nice. At that time, I had a ring that my grandma gave me. And it was a really nice ring. And he was just saying how my ring was pretty. Mind you, it was on my ring finger. So he was just telling me how pretty my ring was. And then once I was done, you know, once I gave him his change and stuff and gave him his receipt, he's like, so can I have your number? And I'm like, like, I acted like I didn't listen to him, so I was like, here's your receipt, sir. And then he's like, miss, can I have your number? Just write it down on the receipt here. In my head, I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? Like, this old man's hitting on me. Like, I don't want to be rude, but, you know, how do I let him down easy? So I just said, you know, since I had a ring on my finger, I was like, oh, I'm married. And then he's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, congratulations. I'm like, thank you. As he was leaving, like, he stopped again, and he came up to me. He gave me a little slip and had a number on it, and he told me, call me when you get a divorce. And I was like, and he winked at me, and I was like, oh my god. I want to say he was like in his 60s, and honestly, I just laughed, and I just said, okay, just to make his day better. Only me. It's like, why me? I'm pretty sure it's happened to some girls out there. Now, my last story. This time, it was like a year or two later after that happened. I was working at a call center, and I remember I was on the phone with someone. It was a guy solving whatever, you know, was wrong with whatever, you know, he called about. And then I told him, like, is that all I can do for you? And then he's like, yeah, thank you. I was like, all right. And then I just said, like, have a good day. He's like, wait. And I was like, yes. In my mind, I thought, okay, maybe something else I need to, you know, fix, or, you know. And then he's like, you have a really nice voice. I was like, thank you. I didn't think anything of it. It was just like, whatever. And then he's like, what's your name? And we do have to tell him our names. I'm like, oh, Sarai. And he asked me, how do you spell that? I'm like, oh, you know, I told him how. And then he asked me for my last name. And I was like, oh, I can't give that out. And he's like, why not? And I was like, oh, just personal reasons. And I mean, we couldn't give it out. And then he's like, oh, I really want to talk to you again. And I'm like, okay. Like, I just stayed quiet. And then he's like, so can I have your number? I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, can I have your number so when you get off work we can talk again? I'm like, what the heck? I just didn't know what to say. And I just told him, is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Like, what do you say to that? Especially when you're on the phone with them. He's like, I really hope when I call I get you again, because you have such a nice voice. And I'm like, oh my god. In my head I'm like, oh my god, hang up already. So I was on the phone with this guy for like about 15 minutes, and it's not because I was talking to him. He just kept rambling, and you can't hang up on them. Like, even when you want to, you can't. And he was just saying all these weird things, just saying I had a nice voice, and I'm probably really pretty, and I had such a pretty name, and, you know, he wants to meet me. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, what do I do? So then, like, after a while, my, like, supervisor was like, she, like, messaged me, and then she's like, what's taking so long? And I just told her, this dude is literally flirting with me. He's, like, trying to get my number. I don't know what to do. What do I do? And I'm like, sir, is there anything else I can help you with? Like, so I can't get your number? No, sorry, sir. Like, I'm not allowed to give that out. So, is there anything else I can help you with? And he got pissed. He was mad. And he's like, no, there's nothing else you can help me with. I was like, okay, have a good day. And then he just hung up. And I was like, thank you, God. Like, and after that, I just started laughing so hard. Why does this have to happen to me at my jobs? Well, when I used to work, I would like tell people, why does this have to happen to me at my job? Like, it's just weird. But yeah, those are my stories of the times I got hit on when I was working. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to do more videos like this, so watch out for those. If you guys have any similar stories to mine, or crazier stories of, you know, people trying to hit on you at your jobs, comment down below. I wanna, you know, I wanna see if anyone's had a crazy experience like that, or crazier. What sounds better, chismes with chata or chismes with chats? I need help deciding that. Someone help me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Dean, what are you doing? No, Dean. You little stinker. You want to say bye? Hmm? Oh, okay. That's cool, too.